Hello and welcome to Bielefeld. This is the Palmowski dealership, which I think is one of the largest in northern Germany. They've got 120 vehicles in at present, and they apologized to me yesterday for having such a lack of choice. Alright, so leave you to think about that one. This is a Carado A461. It is I think it's got 7 sleeping places, but we can sort of try and count them as we go along. 720 centimeters long, 233 in width, 314 in height, so on a 3.5 ton basis. And here's the cost: €53,765. It has got so looking at some of these extra things it's got here, so they've upgraded the engine from the ground price, which is 45,500, so it's now in a it's 140 horsepower Euro 6D temp. It's got alu hubs. It's got an insulated wastewater tank, 167 litre fridge, and various other things. The most expensive thing here though is the chassis packet. It's also actually got a security packet as well, and the chassis packet includes ESP, ASR, driver, climate control, electric mirrors, and right, okay, let's have a count of the beds, because I think that if anybody wanted to buy this, it's probably for the beds. Right, so how many people do you think you get in there? What, 4? All right, so we've got 4 in there. Right, so we get another 4 down here. So that makes 8. How many do you think you get in here? I think I want to get 1 in there, so that's 9. What, you say 2? Nah, it's only 1 in there. So that's 9 so far, and maybe 3 in there, and about 7 in there, and quite a lot on the floor as well. So I'd say about 20 people you could probably get in here. Now, if you're feeling though, particularly if the Queen round or something like that, or you know, the President of France, something along those lines, you might want to sort of keep it down to a smaller number. So let's put 2 there, 2 there, 1 in there, and 2 in the back. So that makes 2 plus 2 plus 2 plus 1 is 7. 7 people in this van. Right, so okay, I've got to say, for a 7-person van though, there is a little bit of space around. Now, it's not particularly wide. It's sort of normal for a van of this nature, and so you've got a bit of space there between the seats up front, and you see you've got this gangway down here. And another thing is that the floor is flat all the way to the very back. I think I'll take the ladder to see where this takes me. Well, it takes me up to this bed, and I bet it's got a net under it. See, I said that without actually looking, but they all seem to have nets now, which is, I suppose, a pretty good idea. And going a little bit further up the ladder, we can see where the dust is going to accumulate up here. It really is a pity that something can't be done for that space. But if anybody's got any ideas, write it down. I don't really know what you could do with that space. Maybe you'd have it blocked off here and entrance via there, or something like that. Hey, that would work, wouldn't it? That's better. I mean, it's better than leaving it empty. Anyway, right, you can think about that one. Comments below. So, really, you've got 7 people in a van. Yeah, you've got to use it all up to its maximum. Look inside. There's that's for the heating duct. Then I've got to say that when you've a van this size, them things, they don't really keep the heat all that. You've got to sort of turn them off and use them individually, I find, in my experience, if you want heat in a certain area. Okay, so the table will go down and make a separate table. So you've got sleeping 7, and you've only got space around the table for 6. So it looks like the King of France is going to have to sit outside and have his meal out there. Now, obviously if you're cooking for 7, you want a bit of space in the kitchen, and you've got that here. Well and truly got that here, in my opinion. So plenty of space there, and indeed there appears to be some space down here as well. Been asked to point out where the 12 volt is, and there was one. Right, now it has, one of the options was a bigger fridge with a separate freezer compartment. So that's quite relatively standard, this thing here. And you got a bit more space up there. That's for telly. Good arguments about not only what channel to watch, but who's going to watch it, as there's only 3, at a push, 3 spaces to watch the television. I don't know if you can see it down, maybe you can, so you have to get more extended than this thing here though. That's not going to come up very far. So in fact there's only 2 places for watching the telly. Oh no, I suppose you could sort of sit up there, couldn't you? Right, now in here there's one bathroom only, as you'd obviously expect with a van of this nature, and it's got this door here with sliding thing here, which just comes out, and that comes out like that. And to reveal this place for the shower. Oh, I don't like that so much though. You know, personally, I know they do this a lot in the cheaper vans, the Hymer group, not just in Carado. And oh, so look, so from this factory Capron. I see, I've got the jacket on from the company, not just from Capron, but even Deathlefs have it in some of their vans as well. But the good news is there's plenty of space here to wait in the queue. Indeed, if you're in this bed here, it's conveniently located to nip out and get into the toilet. Right, so that's well, sort of move on to a quick look outside. There you've got these light switches, I think, but the thing's not turned on, and that is for the steps, and I'm standing on them at the moment, so I won't activate that. Let's see if this is open. I bet it isn't. It isn't. And I've got another one here, which is it's just as big, but it's got a different layout inside, and which severely reduces the amount of people who can actually sleep in here, as you will see. 725 long, 195 standing height, and 232 in width. Maximum height 314, and maximum payload is 620. This thing is going to cost 54,000, and it seems to have the other extras as the other one had. And we'll just have a quick look, and as you see, this is for people who have been a bit more careful about how many kids they had, and they learnt the art of contraception after 4 of them. 2 places up there, 2 here, and 2 at the back. Oh yeah, I dare say you get 4 in the back there. So, and we'll have a look at in here as well. These are 2021 models. So at Caravan Salon 2020, where I was, this is now October 2020. I suppose by the time you're watching this, it'll be about 2026 or something like that. So you might be thinking about getting one of these second hand. But 2020, Hymer didn't turn up for Hymer Group, because this is part of Hymer Group. This is Carado, and so they didn't turn up for the new releases for 2021 at Caravan Salon because of COVID-19. And so, right, so there you have this van here from Carado. let's see if I can get a nice shot of it to finish off with. And they've got the where I'm at, Palmovsky, you can see that. You've got the name of the Carado. And so thanks very much for watching. Got lots more on motorhomes on my channel, and I hope that you have subscribed, because that sort of makes me feel better when I get lots of subscriptions. So sort of, as one of the people says in one of the chess channels I follow, it really motivates me to do more. Thank you.